Namaste everyone. So today I'm going to talk about 3 autobiographies that I have read in my life so far. And all these 3 books have immensely helped me in my own personal journey, in my spiritual journey. And it has also allowed me to find answers to the questions that I get sometimes when I'm sitting with myself, those very deep reflections or those very deep questions. So let me quickly take you through these 3 books, 3 autobiographies that I've read so far. The first one is the Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramhansa, Yogananda. This was one of the first autobiographies I read, and I have read it probably 3 times by now. And every time I find answers to my new questions. Every time I read it, I find something new. I find something that tells me something more about my own self, something more about this journey, this beautiful spiritual journey. So that's the number one. The second one that I read was written by Sri M. It's called Apprentice to a Himalayan Master. It's such a beautiful book. It's written so beautifully, and it's such a smooth read. Again, I've read this I think 2 to 3 times. In fact, all the books that I really connect with, I usually go back to them all over again. Every time I have a question, every time I'm in a certain mood where I'm looking for something to hold on to, if there's a tough time or there's a challenging time and I want some solace, I go back to these books. So that's the second autobiography. And the third one that I very recently read, it's called Living with the Himalayan Masters by Swami Rama. And again, so beautifully written. The other 2 are like a flow of their own lives. So this one has a flow of the life of Swami Rama, but it also takes us through different aspects of spirituality. So you will find chapters that can give answers to a certain question that you have. And I feel all these 3 books, they bring so much knowledge, so much wisdom, so much insights about spiritual pursuits of some of the great yogis in India. And I would highly recommend them. If you have read any of the autobiographies written by a Himalayan master, do let me know in the comment. I would love to read. Thank you. Bye.